But as John said, this baby ain't over. It's a 7-point game. That's 3 possessions.
All right, just 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the game now. Madison creeping back to within 7. Let's reset. It's been a long day and night of college basketball here at the Richmond Coliseum. Go back to this afternoon. Old Dominion defeated Towson, right? 86-56. Then George Mason and VCU scrapping at each other. Tie game with 5 minutes left. VCU pulled away late. So that sets up a semifinal matchup tomorrow at 3 between Old Dominion and VCU. Now, the bottom half of the bracket, Northeastern and Hofstra. Double overtime tonight. Northeastern survives to move on. And here, William & Mary coming from behind to lead James Madison tomorrow. On the Comcast Network, Old Dominion against VCU at 3, followed by Northeastern against William & Mary or James Madison. A turnover. James Madison back with the ball, trying to stay alive. Now a collision, loose ball. Here's Danny Sumner driving in, scoring. About 22 points now for Danny Sumner.
He's had a tremendous second half.
18 points in the second half.
He struggled a lot towards the end of the season offensively, but he's done a lot of other good things. Right now, JMU is just have not had the poise that the Tribe has had at their end of the floor.
Darren White with an offensive rebound follow. So the Sumner bucket making it 65-56. Now it's 65-58. And we're going to have Darren White at the line for one shot. 1 minute remaining. White's free throw is good.
We're going to see a press now. I think William Mary's got some foul shooters on the floor for them. They got John Mark Ludwig, who's a good shooter.
Matt Rum in a little bit of trouble. Gets it in to Quinn McDowell, and now back to Rum. McDowell still not across, and here's Schneider up in the front court getting bumped and a foul call.
He's the one guy that normally is very good at the foul line, especially late in the ball game. You know, they always say, what's the key to shooting good foul shots late in the game? You get it in the right people's hands.
Here you go. Pierre Curtis collects the foul, his second. Schneider at the line, 1-1. Front end is good. He is an 80% foul shooter. Stephen Hess is back in. John Mark Ludwig goes out.
A little offense defense, it looks like.
Schneider missed the second. Bowles rebounds. 50 seconds left as Curtis brings it into the front court. It's a 7-point game and a foul called on William & Mary, which gives James Madison a chance to score with the clock standing still.
Well, it was the right thought, but you got to get out. So we've been talking about it all day. When you hedge that screen, you got to get all the way out in his path. You can't come up on the side. I mean, they're going to call a foul every time.
David Schneider collects his second. Wells at the line for 2. That's the 10th team foul, so it's double bonus. First free throw is good. Offense, defense, John Mark Ludwig in, Stephen Hess out. Julius Wells had 9 points in the first half, just 4 in the second half. Now 5 in the second half, total of 14. 66-61. James Madison still hanging in, barely. Clock winding down. Final minute of play. Schneider gets fouled in the backcourt, and again, the 80% foul shooter will go to the line.
It seemed like they'd want to get the freshman out there. He had the ball long enough to foul him, but they didn't do it.
Julius Wells gets hit with the foul, his 4th. Still a 1-1. Now, you know what? That's the 10th foul just now. That is the 10th foul. So just now the double bonus comes into play. Schneider has made 6 3-pointers and 1 free throw tonight. First foul shot here rattles in. Mark him down for 20 points. Hess again replacing Ludwig. And Schneider gets both.
That's an important free throw because that makes it a 3-possession game.
41 seconds left. Tony Shaver, CAA Coach of the Year 2 times in the last 3 years. Team huddles around him. We talked about Danny Sumner, who was quiet in the first half, his need to step up. Man, he stepped up.
Well, he certainly has. He's an outstanding player. He's had a wonderful career. He just got into the offensive funk late in the season because he wasn't making jump shots. He made jump shots tonight.
6'7" senior from Fairfax, Virginia. And a 22-point game for Danny Sumner tonight. 22, 5, and 3 steals. All right, 41 seconds remaining. The Tribe 68, the Duke 61. James Madison has the ball as we get set to resume. And they need points in a hurry. Almost fumbled.
Well, that's an example. They just don't seem to know what play to make here down the stretch.
Here, Curtis drives in strong and scores.
That's too easy for the Tribe to give that up. That smart play by Pierre Curtis. He took the ball hard to the rack, just dared him to foul him.
68-63, another timeout with 33 seconds left. James Madison huddled around Matt Brady on the other side. Tony Shaver barking instructions to William and Mary as the Tribe fans implore their team to move on.
Okay, Matt Brady and his bunch haven't quit, though. They played very hard. And I tell you right now, they got it back to a 2-possession game in 33, 34 seconds. There's a lot can happen.
Tony Shaver, a guy who played college basketball in the 70s at North Carolina under Dean Smith. He was a walk-on teams with Phil Ford and Walter Davis. Long-time high school coach, Division II coach, and now very successful William and Mary coach.
Well, he coached Episcopal High School up in Northern Virginia, and then he was at Hampton-Sydney for a long time. I bet he played at North Carolina just like he coaches, with great intensity.
Mitch Kupchak would have been on those teams.
I think Phil Ford was there. I think my college coach's son, Bill Chambers Jr., was there.
A long, I don't know if I want to say an apprenticeship, but Tony Shaver certainly paid his dues before making it to the Division I level as a head coach.
Tony's won over 500 games, so you know he knows how to coach.
This is William and Mary's 6 20-win seasons. You know, this is a school that was founded in, what, 1693?
Long before you and I came around.
Didn't play basketball for 400 years, or 300 plus, but they've been playing basketball for a long time, and just now their 6th 20-win season. Trying to find their way to their first NCAA tournament, and looking to make a step tonight. Not there yet. Whistle as they get fouled. Schneider will again get free throws with just 28 seconds remaining.
I'm quite certain that Coach Shaver is very happy to see David Snyder go to that foul line.
Ben Louis, the Australian from Melbourne, commits the foul, his 5th. So he has fouled out. Basketball has become an increasingly popular sport all over the world, including Australia, where there's a flourishing professional league.
And he played on their national teams, 18 and under and 20 and under.
Schneider makes the first foul shot. David Schneider from Phoenix, Arizona.
His dad was an outstanding player at Virginia Tech.
A couple of foul shots here. Schneider's got a 23-point game going. He has stepped up tonight, and his team leads by 7 in the final half minute. Julius Wells flings a 3, hits the back of the rim. Rebound kicks out to Parker. Curtis now, 15 seconds left. Curtis leans and misses. Rebound, scramble, and off the deck. Darren White comes out with it. Now a 3-ball put up by Julius Wells. A 2-pointer put in by Darren White. And we're down to 2 seconds left. And
I'll tell you something about this JMU team. They got a terrific coach in Matt Brady. They're going to excuse me, they're going to get Siminoff back. They'll have Devon Moore back, and they've got a good recruiting class coming in. They're going to be a team to be reckoned with in the CAA next year.
Down to just 2 seconds. And it appears now that William and Mary will indeed be able to dodge a bullet. Coming from behind in the second half And the clock winds down to 0. The season ends for the James Madison Dukes. Tough, hard-fought game for them. They had a 14-point lead in the second half, but in the end, it is William and Mary that moves on. The Tribe is 21-9, and so your semifinal is set. You'll see it tomorrow on the Comcast network and stations around the CAA community. It'll be Old Dominion against VCU and Northeastern against William and Mary. And Charlie, for those four, the dream goes one more day.
It's about win in advance. That's all it's about this time of the season. And I'm going to tell you, look at those brackets. We're going to have some great, great basketball games tomorrow. Old Dominion VCU, what a game that will be. Northeastern William Mary, another great game.
In this one, James Madison had a 44-30 lead. 44-30. You know, getting to the middle stages of the second half, but William and Mary turned it around. They ratcheted up the defensive pressure. They started pouring in three, and they wound up pulling away to win it by 5 points.
I think they did it at the defensive end. They increased their intensity level. They showed the poise that has gotten them to 21 wins right now.
For the entire Comcast crew, this is John Gurovich. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow, join us at 3 p.m. for Old Dominion against VCU and Northeastern against William and Mary. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you.